YouTube? It's your girl Ash Loving Life here at video number 3. That's right, you guys. And if you haven't watched my first 2 videos, go ahead and click those links in the description and watch those videos for your girl. And if you have watched those videos, you already know your girl was on top of her game. I had $40,000 in credit cards. I pretty much had an 800 credit score, and I was doing really good for my age. I had graduated from college. I was the shit. Let's just keep it real. And I felt good. So this story is basically about what happens when you meet the wrong guy and you get manipulated and you lose it all. And so, yeah, let's just get straight into the video. I don't have a long introduction. I just want to let you guys know that at the end of the day, you can get out of it. You will be okay. You will become stronger. You will become wiser. And obviously, sexier. Okay? Just know that I love you. You love yourself. God loves you. And, yeah, let's get into it. Hi, guys. So, yes, I'm in my graduation robe. And you know what that means? I've graduated from the bullshit, okay? So when you see me in this throughout the video, that's me looking back at how stupid and dumb I was, okay? And I got my popcorn. So I'm gonna laugh at y'all as we watch this video, okay? So let's get into it. Okay, so I was about 25, 26. I was doing really good for myself. I had just graduated from college. I had got a job in my field. I even rented out my room, one of my rooms in my apartment. So I had that income coming in. And I was doing really good, you guys. I was barely spending my credit cards. Like, I was like literally scared to spend my credit cards. You can ask my friend. Like, she knew how responsible I was with my credit. So I met this guy. Originally, he reached out to me on Instagram. But I turned him down because I'm like, nah. But something happened with him, and I DM'd him and was like, you know, I hope everything's okay, you know, just checking on you. And pretty much it went on from there. When we linked up for the first time, it was just a little chit chat, and I was really like feeling him just by that first, you know, meetup. After that, we started hanging out at my place, and I should have known better, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. I should have known better because this guy, he didn't have anything. He didn't have no car. He didn't have no job. He didn't have no license. First of all, I should have went with my first gut. I should never entertained that dude. What was I thinking? And your woman intuition, it's always right, ladies. Ash, what you thinking, girl? Why? He didn't have his own place. He ain't had no groceries in his fridge. Girl, so you talked to a dude that didn't have no groceries in his fridge? As much as you like crab legs? Now you know better. You know better, girl. I ain't have nothing. I'm disappointed, girl. Go back to the video now. But I don't know what I was thinking, like, talking to a guy like that. I know at the time, I was telling my friend, like, I just wanted somebody to just have fun with. I wasn't looking for anything serious. I just wanted to, you know, chill with somebody. And I guess because he didn't have a job, he didn't have that kind of restrictions of waiting for him to get off or waiting to just, anytime I would call him or anytime I would hit him up, basically, he was ready. He was ready. So we started hanging out at my place. As time went on, he was at my place on a regular. We initially did take a trip that I paid for, but it wasn't like a trip where like a big trip. It was just like to the beach, a one-day trip to the beach, and we just chill. You know, we weren't sexually active. We were still getting to know each other. But one thing I liked about this guy was that he could hold a conversation. We could talk all night long, you guys, about any and everything. See, that's the problem. He talked too damn much. Ladies, watch out for those guys who talk too damn much. He talked more than you. Out of there. Let him go. Clearly, Ash Loving Life didn't care. He talked her ass to death, and she enjoyed it. don't be like Ash, loving life. So I really enjoyed that about him. So as time went on, me and my friend, we end up having a falling out. So that really like pushed me closer to this guy. Me and this guy was not like, I don't know. I don't even know if we was compatible. I don't know, you guys. Bitch. Now you know you weren't compatible with that man. Bitch, really? Girl, keep talking. But anyways, so when he was coming over pretty much every day, I noticed that he didn't have a cell phone. Like, his cell phone wasn't on. He was contacting me through Wi-Fi. So the phone would only work through Wi-Fi. And I didn't even notice, y'all, originally. So this whole time, he didn't even have phone service. Now you got the stuck face. You real stuck now. So I did end up getting him a phone and cutting it on through Straight Talk. So that was my first thing I bought him. But he was a smoker, and so we would smoke all the time. I really became a smoker. I would smoke literally when I got off work, you know, on the weekends. Anytime I wasn't at work, I would smoke. Like, and that was a bill. And who was paying that bill? Me. I was the one buying that stuff all the time. And pretty much when you are smoking, your judgment is clouded. I was not thinking. I wasn't even really worried about anything because, like I said, I was just trying to enjoy life. I was trying to just, I don't know, just relax, have a little fun, because I was so uptight in college. I really was just focused on college and never really did anything. So at this point in my life, I just wanted to have a little fun and do stuff. And so as time went on, he ended up kind of like moving in on his own. And it was really because the situation where he was living, the person said, hey, well, I'm about to rent out this place and you got to find somewhere to go. Basically, he was put off onto me. With that, me being the type person and him being the type person, and he was like, well, I don't have nowhere to go. Where am I going to go? Like, okay, so at this point, we're kind of in a relationship. I don't know what we're in. I guess we're in a relationship. So now you knew you weren't in a relationship with that man. You knew. You put yourself in that relationship with that man. Talking about you ain't know. You knew. Ladies, if he don't want to be in a relationship, or if he didn't say he in a relationship with you, take it for what it is. Okay? He wanted the relationship. Nah, he wanted the benefits of the relationship, but he didn't want a relationship. Ain't no way. He moved in. Child. Of course, he moves in. He brings the little stuff he does have over. And like I said, my other room is rented out. So I have a roommate. And then it's just me and him in this room with his stuff and my stuff. And so as the relationship progressed, he had dreams. He had goals. And his way of manipulating me was, well, I can't do this if I don't have this. I can't do this if I don't have that. So me being me, wanting to see my man reach his goals and reach his full potential, I would look out. I would help him. I would say, well, what you need? What is it? You know what I'm saying? And I would get it. He would ask me for stuff, and sometimes I would say no, but he knew that if he could ask me over and over and over again, I eventually would say yes, because I had the funds. I was financially stable. I was the breadwinner. I was the only winner. You was winning, all right. You was winning. Keep on going. Let's see how long you was winning for. Shake my damn head. As time went on, like, I'm swiping cards here and there, here and there, here and there. He's with the sad story. Anytime he needed something or wanted something, he knew how to manipulate me into getting it. And of course, I was high. Most of the time, I was high. Baby girl, you was high and delusional. High and delusional. Help her, Jesus. Help her. She said she was a high. You was more than high, all right, girl. Mm-hmm. What else you say? So I'm like, whatever. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm working 2 jobs. I can pay the credit cards off. It's not a big deal. To the point where, like, we was eating out every day, smoking every day. That stuff really adds up. When you're taking care of another grown person, I mean fully taken care of, on top of my own bills and just taking care of him, it adds up over time. Like, when you gotta eat out, you eating out for 2. And we weren't eating cheap now. We were eating like meals that cost money. So it was adding up, but I still wasn't even really thinking it. It got to the point where, like, we started taking trips. So we took this big trip. And of course, it was my idea to take the trip. Because I'm like, well, my birthday the following month, like, you know, let's take this trip. And so, of course, he was down. But I was like, well, I got to get stuff for myself. I want to look cute. It's going to be like my birthday trip or whatever. And he was like, well, what about me? What I'm gonna wear, how I'm gonna look. You gonna be all cute and stuff. What I'm gonna have. And so he initially was like, I initially was like, well, you know, I'm gonna get you some stuff. Don't worry, girl. What you messed up at was y'all should have went on a trip, and he shouldn't have been in none of the pictures. Okay, you know how them girls do when they go on a trip with their sugar daddy, and you be like, well, who she on the trip with? Her sugar daddy. And he ain't in one picture. That's what you should have did with his broke ass. Had his ass taking your pictures in them regular clothes he already had. Better than me, child. Better than me. Go ahead. Finish your story. We end up going to some outlets just so we can get cheaper stuff, right? So I really don't even buy name brand stuff, you guys. I'm really like into cute stuff. If it's cute, I'm gonna get it. I'm not really focused on the labels. That's always been me. So when we went to the outlets, he would kind of like encourage me to get these things so that when I would get these things, it would be like, well, you got that, so I need to get this. Manipulation. Like, I got so much stuff like that. It was ridiculous. I still have stuff with tags on. I still have stuff that I haven't even worn because it's not really like my type of style. Like, it was just like I was getting it because, oh, he would say you look good in it. Oh, yeah, get that. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get that. And so I would get it. And he was getting stuff. We was spending money. We had spent some money, y'all, at them outlets. And so when we took this trip, it was really like him just really trying to put on. Like, he had this whole story of what he was gonna tell, like, social media about what this trip was. Kind of like a business trip, okay? And me being his girl, I played along. Oh, so he had no money, no nothing, and was still trying to put on for social media? Child, where they do that at? On social media? And you playing right along. I can't. Damn, this story getting good. From the time I started playing this trip to the time we went on the trip, I was cashing out. Like, he was buying jewelry offline. Who was paying for it? Me. You know what I'm saying? We had done went to Atlanta and went shopping again. He had done bought like a little grill, watches, like, just really like take advantage of my kindness. And when I say, like, I really had to take responsibility. Once this all was over, I really had to take responsibility because not one time did he put a gun to my head. Not one time did he even like really force me. It was more so just manipulation, like making me feel bad for not doing it. So I really had to take accountability, because I don't want to just give him all of the blame. You can't do that, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I feel like I wasn't forced. Child, he was to blame. Let's be real. He was to blame. So yeah, I had responsibility. I was gone. My mind was gone. And I felt like I was stuck with him, because he didn't have no other place to go. He didn't have, his own family didn't want him to come to live with them. So I felt sorry for him. I was stuck. So we went on that trip, you guys, and for the most part, the trip was good. But after the trip was over, this one I really realized, like, it was a problem. When after that trip, y'all, I was feeling good. I'm like, yes, that was a good trip. Like, it kind of motivated me to just want to keep going, just keep doing good, because I want to take more trips like that. But just seeing him like be sad, depressed, and just unhappy, and I'm just like, how are you unhappy when you have this female who is working, who is giving you the life that you basically would dream of, giving you everything you pretty much asked for, supporting your weed habit, you know what I'm saying, you eating good. Before you met me, you didn't have none of this. You were, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, what is it? What is it? And it just took me realizing, like, no matter what I did, no matter what I said, that this person was never going to be satisfied, or this person was never going to be happy with what I do for them, because it was him inside. It was something that he was feeling inside as a person. So it was nothing I could do. And once I kind of like realized that, I slowly backed away. But as I'm backing away, it was like I was stuck. I was stuck, you guys. I didn't know, like, my soft side wouldn't let me like just kick him out to the streets. Like, he deserved to go to the streets. But my soft side, the goodness in me, would not allow me to kick him to the streets. We would argue about dumb stuff. Like, I remember one time, and it's kind of like a blur, but I remember one time, I think we had gotten into it, and this was the first time he put his hands on me. Like, I think he like choked me or something like that, and I was like, done, y'all. I don't play that abusive shit. Like, I don't play that putting your hands on me type of stuff. Like, that's a no-go. So once he did that, I was like, done. Like, that was the excuse for his ass to go. And so when he did that, he ended up leaving, going to stay with somebody on their couch or whatever. But what happened was, he manipulated me to get back in. He had them call the pastor and the family member, had them on three-way, basically calling, saying like, I'm sorry. This was the first time this man said that he loved me, was after he put his hands on me. You know what I'm saying? That should tell you something right there. Like, you put your hands on me and you trying to come back. So you think telling me that you love me will get you back. And it did. You know what I'm saying? It did. And I knew he didn't love me. Because even when he said, I didn't feel like, oh, he loves me. It was just like, okay, I'm feeling sorry for him. Like, okay, let me just let him come back. Like, he done did all this. He's talking about he gonna go to church. He gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I allowed him to come back. And that was the first time he put his hands on me. The second time he put his hands on me was when he pushed me off the porch. And that time I was headed to work, and I don't know, we had got to argument, but he pushed me off the porch and I flew off the porch, and being real extra with it. Like, what are you doing? Like, no, we done already talked about, oh, you put your hands on me. This is not supposed to happen. And his whole thing was, well, I ain't put my hands on you. I just pushed you a little bit. You did all the dramatics. You did all that stuff. I barely touched you. I brushed it off. That was the only 2 times like we really had any physical altercations or whatever, but it was mostly the manipulation. So he ended up coming back, and it was okay. It was okay. Sus, did you just say it was okay? It was not okay, sus. It really was not okay. It was not okay, sis. I'm sorry, boo-boo. It was not okay. It wasn't like I was happy for him to come back. It was just like, whatever. Something to do, I could say. Something to do. And so just time went by, y'all. I was just so like tired of smoking. I noticed that my cars were getting low. The amounts on my cars were getting so low, y'all. Like, it was scary to the point where I'm like, oh shit, like, I done spent so much money and I'm still trying to keep up this lifestyle with this person, as far as in like making sure, you know, he get to smoke, making sure he get to eat, making sure his phone get paid. He did have little end jobs. I remember he had like one little side job, but he wasn't making no money, y'all. He wasn't making no money to even pay for the phone bill, okay? At all. And so it wasn't until I don't even remember. I just remember like praying to God, like asking God, like, give me signs, get me out of this relationship. Like, I'm done, I'm over it. Like, I'm pretty much, my credit cards pretty much are like gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wanted to be done with him before they were completely like gone. And so I don't remember exactly when it was or what the time. I don't know if he had did something, and then I don't know if I waited till he did something for me to be like, okay, that's it, get out. Oh yeah, I know what it was. I basically gave him a time frame. I was like, okay, you got a month till you get out. I don't know where you're gonna go, who you're gonna stay with, but you gotta go. And so during that time, you know, obviously he tried to be better. He tried to do what he was supposed to do to stay. And so, of course, you know, I end up giving him more time. But I'm still praying. I'm still praying to God. I'm still asking God, like, get him out of my life. Like, I want to be done. Like, just get him out. And so I just became stronger and was like, you got to go. And so on the way of him, like, just realizing, like, okay, this girl's serious, he manipulated me and just saying like stuff like, well, nobody loves me, like I don't have nowhere to go, my family don't want me to go, and this and that. And so my whole thing was like, well, we could be friends. We could be friends and you could figure it out, and you never know how things may go, but I can't have you. I can't have you here. I can't be around you. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. Like, I was just ready to be done. And he tried, when I end up getting him out, I finally got him out. Thank you, Lord. I was able to get him out. I finally got him out, and he was staying with a friend. He was like, well, can I use your equipment? Can I use your camera so I can do this and do that? And me still being a nice person that I am, I allow him to use my equipment. So you tell me, you done did all that, got him gone, and you still in contact with him? Child, what was you thinking? Why? Why, Ash? Girl, you should have left him when he was at. You got rid of him. You too nice. Even to like try to get him to do something to better his life, to go after his dreams. So I let him use my equipment or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I low-key was kind of like scared of him, because he did have a past with drugs. He did have a past of depression. So I didn't know like what he was capable of doing. No, your ass should have been scared in the beginning when you realized he ain't have shit. You remember in the beginning when you say he ain't have no car, no place, no food, no license? That's when you should have been scared. You scared at the end, but you should have been scared at the beginning. Probably was already high before you met the boy. Were you? Girl. That was basically the gist of the story, okay? Like, I can go back and give you more details. So it get worse? Nah, boo. We don't need them details. We don't need them details, boo-boo. Damn. I'm like, well, damn, Ash, like, that wasn't too bad. You a damn lie. It was bad. You was abused and used. That was bad, boo. But it was little stuff, y'all, that I didn't even realize I was even going through or doing until I got out of the relationship, until I actually was in the healing process. Like, I really believe that he was on drugs during our relationship because he was so up and down. Just how he would act, it was signs of somebody being on drugs. And he did have a past history of being on drugs, so it wouldn't have been a surprise if he was. And then and it's sad, y'all. This really hurts my heart because I feel like he laced our weed at times. Oh no, bitch, what? He did what? You lying. Girl. Bitch, what? No, bitch. No. I don't want to believe that. He did what? You say he did what? Girl. Whew, that took care right there. I had never seen him do it, so I can't confirm that he really did it. But it was times when we would smoke and it was a different type of high. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. It was a different type of high. And twice I threw up after we smoked. You don't throw up after you smoke some damn weed. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal to throw up after you smoke weed. And so I didn't put two and two together until after the relationship, when I'm just realizing stuff like, damn, he might have been, lacing the weed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, during my healing process, yeah, he definitely was lacing it. I know you probably don't want to believe it, but from the sound of that, he definitely was. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. But he was, boo. He was. I just used to think, like, I'm so thankful that I didn't get addicted to drugs. I didn't get addicted to whatever he was putting in the weed, because you gotta understand, I could have been on some mess where, like, oh well, what we smoked the other night, like, get some more of that. Like, that had me feeling good type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so thankful. Lord, I'm thankful. When I say I'm thankful that I got sick from smoking whatever he put into the weed. I got sick. I would throw up. I would feel so horrible. And he would say, oh, well, I don't know. Maybe, you need to eat or something. Make up some crazy excuse. And me being me, being in the situation, I was like, okay, well, yeah, you might be right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I just wasn't feeling good. So I went through that. And I also was mostly, y'all, I was mostly like manipulating. It was no way I loved myself. It was no way that I had self-worth to allow somebody that had nothing come in my life and just take everything I had, manipulate me into buying him all kind of shit, supporting his weed habit, me becoming a weed head, me not even just being myself. Like, I was disappointed in myself. I really was. For a long time, I was disappointed in myself. Oh, you about to have me crying. It's okay, boo-boo. We all been there. You hear me? Listen to me. We done been there. We understand. It's okay. You got out of it, girl. That was the hardest part, was getting out of it. Don't beat yourself up too much, girl. But once I got out of a relationship, you guys, I think I got a relationship probably like fully like kind of like the middle of the year. And so for 2019, the end of 2018, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop drinking, I'm gonna stop smoking. Because even after we broken up, I was still smoking. It had became a habit, and pretty much I'm like, shit, my credit messed up, my cards maxed out, so what am I gonna do? Like, who am I gonna talk to? Mind you, nobody knew what I was going through. Nobody knew. Okay, I walked around with a smile on my face. I didn't let nobody know my business. And that's how I've been. That's how I always been. And like I said, at the time, I wasn't talking to my friend Ashley. And then my friend Joya, we had just built a friendship. So I didn't feel comfortable like just putting that on her, letting her know. And we worked together as well. So I didn't want her to feel some type of way, like if I'm down at work, for her to feel like, oh, well, maybe that's the reason why. I didn't want nobody really in my business. So 2019, I took the time to heal. And I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking, I stopped having sex. I really, really found myself in 2019. I feel like I became a woman. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. Like, I feel like that's when I really became a woman, in 2019. And I read books, I watched YouTube videos, I prayed, I read the Bible, if y'all don't know Joyce Meyer, y'all need to read about Joyce Meyer. Y'all need to read her books, watch her YouTube videos. Joyce Meyer, she the best. Okay, she helped me get through a lot of stuff. So I really just did all that stuff in combination of just not having any substance in my body, no toxics in my body. I was eating healthy, I was working out, all of that good stuff. And so once that year was coming to an end, I was like, like, I'm back to myself. I'm better. Like, I'm smarter. Like, I did it. Like, I got out of that situation and I'm a new person. And I knew that whenever I would get into another relationship, that I wasn't going to put up with nothing. No disrespect. No nothing. Like, you was going to have to be on your shit when you talk to me. Okay? You was just going to have to be respectful of my mind, my body, everything. And so during that year also, I was like, God, send me somebody when I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm ready. You know, I done took a whole year off. I feel like I'm ready, but send me somebody. So it was crazy though, because in January, I ended up meeting this one for God. And he was a good guy, you guys. Like, he never disrespected me. He never got loud at me. He was a good guy. He treated me like a woman is supposed to be treated. And that was like confirmation to me from God, is saying like, you doing good. You know how to pick them now. Like, you got it, girl. Even though me and him didn't work out for whatever reasons, he was a good guy, y'all. Like, I never had a guy treat me like the way he treated me. Held me to the highest standard. So most importantly, never disrespected me. No kind of disrespect. No verbal, no physical, no emotional, no type of disrespect to me. Nothing. Like, and that's what I really look for when I talk to a guy. Like, you gotta treat me right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat me right, and you gotta come with stuff like a car, a job, you know, a place. Crab legs. Don't forget crab legs. Okay? He gotta have crab legs. Period. Period. Crab legs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not accepting none of that. And as a woman, if you have those things, you should have your expectations for those things from these guys. Don't settle. You know what I'm saying? If you doing good, if you got a car, you got a job, he should have those same things. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? We cannot build up these guys and expect them to treat us the way we want to be treated. Because it doesn't happen like that. It really doesn't. I done build up so many guys, y'all. Let me tell you, every guy that I was with, I helped them with their credit. I helped them get a car. Like, I put them on. I put them on. Oh, you was Miss Bob the Builder. You put all them dudes up. So that was your problem right there. You built them up. And I bet they was building with somebody else after you. Girl, better stop playing Bob the Builder. Better get one that can help you build. Build you up. You see where you at now? Like, even the guy I'm talking about, y'all, I got him a credit card to help build his credit. Okay? And eventually, I'm pretty sure if I was dumb enough and still stayed in a relationship, I'm pretty sure I would have got him a car. You never know. But I am so proud of myself. Like, I'm proud of the woman I am today. I am proud, y'all. Like, I'm stronger. And I still look back at the situation and kind of like laugh. Like, I'll sit with my friend and just laugh about the shit I done. Like, I'll be like, girl, I can't believe I let this man come in my life and really like mess up my credit, really like had me using my credit card. And she'll be like, girl, right, because you were so responsible, you would be scared to use your credit cards. Like, she would say she was shocked. And so I can really laugh at the situation. I really don't wish nothing bad on this person at all. I really wish the best. I really hope this person has found happiness, has found just you know, in a better place. Because I don't really, deep down in my heart, I really don't think that this person's intentions were to hurt me, to use me or manipulate me. But because he was so damaged himself, but because he was so lost, on drugs, all of that, he did that to me. But I don't think he did it on purpose. But hey, you never know. You know, that's my soft side. That's me feeling sorry for people again. But that's just how I feel. I feel like his intentions were never to really hurt me or really get me down this bad. I don't even think he knew he had done the damage he had done. I don't really think he knew. Because I never really said, like, I never really contacted him like, oh, well, you messed up my credit. You did this and all that. Like, I never did that. I kind of like just moved on and accepted it. And that was it. Like, it was no point of me beating him up about it. It doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. So, I just really hope that this story, really like shows people that you can get into something thinking one thing and end up doing a whole nother thing. Let's just keep it real, because we all done been there saying, oh yeah, I want to have fun, I'm just gonna have fun, and somehow you end up into a toxic relationship. Also, like, get out of those relationships. Get out of those toxic relationships. Those things are not healthy, and if you constantly be in a toxic relationship, it's gonna trigger your mind to think that that's how it's supposed to be. That's how a relationship is supposed to be. I know it's not easy just to get out of a relationship, but deep down, us as women, we know when it's time to get out of a relationship. We know when it's not healthy. We know when we need to leave. Okay, so these are 11 signs that you're talking to a narcissist. Okay? Number 1, they are charming as fuck. They're charming. At first, too. Number 2, they hog the conversation talking about how great they are. It's always about them. They talk too damn much. Number 3, they feed off of your compliments, which is a sign of low self-esteem. Super low self-esteem. Lack self-esteem. Number 4, they lack empathy. Number 5, they don't have or many long-term friends. Number 6, they pick on you constantly. At first, it comes off as teasing, but then it gradually becomes mean and constant. Number 7, they gaslight you, which is a form of manipulation and emotional abuse. They dance around defining the relationship. Y'all know what that is. Number 9, they think they're right about everything and never apologize. Always right. They can never be wrong and never want to admit to being wrong, so they don't apologize. Number 10, they panic when you try to break up with them. They lose it. They can't believe it. And the last one, number 11, and when you show them that you're really done, they lash out. Okay? Those are 11 signs that you're dating a narcissist. Now, I'm not no doctor or anything like that, but if you notice those signs and you're in a toxic relationship, baby girl, you make that judgment, okay? I'm going to leave that to you. But I done gave you the 11 signs. And so if you're watching this and you made it to the end, I just want to tell you to go. Peace out on that man, okay? Peace out on him. Let him go. You going to be all right. God going to get you through. Even if you don't have nothing, even if you don't have nowhere to go, get out. Get out of it. And God will help you find a way. But you got to pull up your pants, put on your shirt, put on them shoes, and get out. Get out. And don't look back. Only look back to heal. Only look back to grow. Okay? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Like, I can't go into every little detail about what happened, just out of respect of my own privacy, the privacy of this person. I'm not gonna just tell everything, but I hope that I told you guys enough to just help you not make the same mistakes I made. And I'm at the point in my life where I'm doing really good, you guys. I'm doing really good. My credit score has gone back up. I'm working on my credit cards. It has been a struggle financially because I'm so used to being able to just do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And also, you guys, like, y'all know I always been cheap. So, like, even in a relationship, like, I would try to, like, do cheap stuff or get cheap stuff. And I was kind of, like, manipulated to getting more expensive stuff, too. So, yeah. So, I'm back to my old ways. I'm back to, like, watching how I spend. And just being me. Like, I know God gonna send me the right one when it's time. I'm honestly not in the mindset to date. Like, I don't want to date. I just want to focus on myself. I just want to do me for a while. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. I'll see